Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones, and indeed, well, you're greeted by an autosave almost immediately right there. Yeah, because that's indicative of me actually having played for a little bit of time before starting the episode. So, as you can see, you may be thinking, what's going on? Why isn't there a garrison at Duskendale? Well, the reason why there isn't a garrison is because they actually sallied out. There was an army and they came up to us. There was literally not even that many of them. There's only like, what, 600, 700? The garrison came out at the same time, so there was about 1,000 people. Basically, we fought against them. Super easy. No problem whatsoever. We had a combat strength advantage of enormous proportions. That's why I didn't show it on screen, because there was no point. It was a huge steamroll. Absolutely huge steamroll. And so what we're going to do is we're literally just going to auto-resolve this siege, because there's only militia inside. Only militia. And I literally cannot believe it, to be honest. I cannot believe it. And we were able to capture quite a few vassals in the process. And indeed, look at what we have here. We now have Duskendale. And look at this. We've gained the merciful trait, because I have shown mercy 50 times or 20 times or however many times you need to show mercy to gain that trait. And we are now... Oh yes, look at this. 107,000 in cash. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me all that cash, thanks very much. Okay, so we're just going to sell everything else that we can here. I'm actually not entirely sure. What is the most weighty? Looks as though shields. Yeah, I think shields are the most weighty, so we're probably just going to get rid of a bunch of those. There you go. Very nice indeed. And yeah, so we've taken Duskendale. We also took Stone Dance, which is down there. And yeah, we obviously defended Hull. We defended Hull from a party of like 300 people. Not sure how they thought they were going to take that, but they did. And oh yes, oh, big news, by the way. The Reach has decided to declare war against us. As you can see, the Reach is over here. Now, I'm actually a bit perplexed as to why they did this, because they're currently at war against the Dornish. As you can see, the Dornish are absolutely obliterating them, as they do, and yeah, kind of intriguing. Not entirely sure how they thought that particular war declaration was going to go, but yeah. Anyway, as you can see, we have huge amounts of people in our prisoners' hold here, and yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to speak to this guy. Yes, we're going to speak to this guy, because as far as I am aware, he has... Your equipment belongs to me now. And there we go. We got Crab's Pincer, which is indeed his axe. Now, I have no idea if it's any good. I have never seen this thing before, ever. But I am extremely intrigued as a result of that. So as you can see, there it is. Okay, it has 90 cutting damage. It does destroy shields really, really easily. It is a one-handed only. The length is extremely short, so that's the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about. I am going to use it instead of Blackfire for the moment. And we've locked Blackfire, as you can see, so we're not going to be selling it by mistake. And yeah, let's try it out, shall we? Let's try it out. I'm actually super, super excited about it. Okay, so now, here's the thing. The Vale, as you can tell, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6 towns. No, actually... yeah, 6 towns. Sorry, I thought that we were looking at the Reach there, but yeah, amusingly enough, the Vale have the Iron Islands as well, and they have those territories too. However, I don't think we really need to worry about that too much. We also have an army up there. As you can see, there is Iteria. She is actually traveling to, for some reason, oh no, that is actually a Vale Fief. That's very interesting, actually. The Vale seem to have captured quite a few of these neutral territories now as well. They've been busy. Let's just say that they've been absolutely hardcore busy. And you can see here, look at the combat strength. They have 16,000. They had 23,000 or something like that. So they've obviously lost quite a lot. The Reach, as you can see, only have 3 towns, 5 castles, have 9,000 strength. Bit weird. Don't know why they would have decided to do this, but yeah, okay, they did. And what we're going to do is I'm going to travel over to Wickenden. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel over to Wickenden because I want to take every single town that they have available. And that's it. That's it. That's literally the bottom line right here. I just want to take every single town they have available, and no matter what happens, we are fundamentally going to ignore any castle that we come across, unless the castle has extremely small garrisons available to defend. Because as it stands, I feel like the best overall strategy that we can have is to try to eliminate the most well-fortified position. And look at this. Rook's Rest has been besieged by House Mormont. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is what we want to see. 10 days worth of food available here. Okay, that should be a little bit dicey, potentially. A little bit dicey for us, but hopefully not too bad. And hopefully our army is going to do a decent enough job here. As you can see, they have almost 1,000. Yes, almost 1,000. And we also have Melisandre, who is indeed leading her own army. And she has 660 people. So hopefully they're going to work together really, really nicely. And we'll be starting to see some crazy cool combinations going on. And we also, of course, want to try to persuade more and more people. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Jaime Lannister has won the tournament? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What who's that? Cause he's dead. Wait a minute, let's have a look. He's alive? Okay, he's alive. He has resurrected. He has returned from the netherworld or something. I actually have no idea. That is extremely... What? You know he died, right? He died in a previous episode. That's the reason why we lost our steward. And I still have not found a replacement. So that's hilarious. I actually have no idea. I'm going to have to find him, aren't I? I'm going to have to find him. We're going to have to do that for sure. Otherwise, where did he win that? King's Landing? Was that King's Landing or something like that? Let me actually... I wonder whether I can even go back that far. No, Maidenpool. Maidenpool's really, really close by. So we could potentially get something going there. That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun if we could find him, because I don't think I can send a raven to him right now. Oh no, I can. I can send a raven to him because I have that setting enabled. Okay, that's actually wonderful. I've never been more thankful for customization options, to be honest. Really never been more thankful for it. Unfortunately, we did have an army of ours be defeated. Very surprising, actually, to see that this army was defeated, because it had Vicon in it. Vicon is really strong, but unfortunately does feel as though they were outnumbered dramatically. Well, there's one thing I'm actually really surprised about. The Vale are still continuing to attack us, dramatically attack us. They are now besieging Duskendale itself once again. And I gotta say, I am very impressed. Look at this. Look at this. They are consistent, right? They are consistent. And we only... Look at this. We have 72. What? We have 72 of them. 72 of their vassals as prisoners. And they are still going. They are still attacking, and they still have 19,000 total combat strength. I can only imagine what it would be like if they had more than that. Really, this is absolutely bonkers. Okay, so I guess it's about time we go in then, isn't it? Yes, let's go in and try out our new weapon, our wonderful axe that we got from Adrian Celtigar, and see if we can actually, see if we can actually get some kills with it. Maybe it's going to be fun. Okay, let's see. It's very short. Very short. I like the fact that we can destroy shields really, really easily, though. Or at least... Oh, what? What did I get shot from? Did you see that? I don't even see blood on my helmet, so it's kind of a bit weird. Usually you see blood on the helmet if you've been shot in the face. But not this time. Ooh, probably should have gone for the more defensive play there, but yeah, it's okay. It's alright. We actually did pretty well there. 51 kills, not too bad. I'm obviously going to try to increase the, shall we say, increase the challenge, increase the requirements of what we need to do every single siege to, you know, spice it up a little bit, you know, make it a little bit more challenging every single time we go in. Because, you know, personal improvement and all that stuff, kind of fun to do, at least I think so. And we're otherwise just going to take these guys in here.
Enough.
There we go.
Today, you dog.
You win today, you dog. How dare you? How dare you call me that? Ah, that's not allowed. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. Let's just take these. Wow, I have so many I have so many prisoners. This is hilarious. Okay, yeah. Let's see what JAIME says, shall we? Oh, actually, I can take all of these. I forgot that I was actually out of town. Okay, yeah. So we can take all of these. Let's see what JAIME says. I'm excited to see whether he says anything about his death, because we know, you know, he did actually die. You know, we have it on video. You know, we have it on video. It is actually, you know, a thing that happened. And, yeah, funnily enough, the Vale's towns are so extremely rich. It's actually insane how rich they are. Wow, crazy. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go and sell everyone. There we go, and we can sell a couple of those. 1 point, a singular solitary point in roguery skill. Thank you. Yes, very nice. Thanks very much. That's great. Okay, so yeah, anyway, let's just sell everything else that we can here. 71,000. And the autosave. Yes, the autosave. Now, funnily enough, I complain about the autosave, but actually the autosave has saved me a number of times. That is what it's supposed to do, of course. But it has saved me from, you know, various amounts of crashes. And sometimes it hasn't, because sometimes it doesn't save, you know, quick enough. But obviously that's the setting that I have it on at the moment. 20 days. 20 days? 20 minutes, not 20 days. I'm thinking in Bannerlord time, of course. All right, so Gulltown is our next port of call. Let's see what JAIME has to say first.
Peace to you, stranger.
There he is.
What is your name?
There he is. This is literally him. Look at it. He has 250 steward. Did he respawn? No, it says this is a completely different one. This is exactly the same price. This is exactly the same price as the previous one that we gained. That is hilarious. Okay. That is very funny. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but okay, good. Okay, we'll just, I suppose we'll just ignore the fact that he was somewhat dead before. Ooh, nice helmet for him. Nice shield. He's got Kingslayer's sword. He's got the nice little pieces of body armor here. I can give him better body armor, actually. And yeah, funnily enough, last time I upgraded him, he died, so I'm a little bit worried now. Yeah, I shouldn't really be, you know, superstitious or anything like that. And for me personally, you know, that's not really a real thing, you know. If we give him gear, it's more likely that he's going to survive, but you know how it is. Sometimes these things just... I don't know. They have a way of happening again. Let's hope that it doesn't happen again. Alright, so let's actually go and place him as our quartermaster. There you go. Thank you very much. Now we have an exceptional amount of party size, which is very nice. Okay, so Wickenden has been taken. Very, very good. Let's give this to Jorah. I think he's actually looking after things relatively nicely. At least I hope he is. Duskendale, there's actually a pretty significant garrison there, to be honest. There's a pretty good one, so I don't think we really need to worry too much about it. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that Rook's Rest was out to be besieged. Someone was you know, going to do it, but they never did for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, you know how it is. The AI is really weird at times and very sad. Okay, so yeah, anyway, Daenerys is doing a tournament. Yes. Why is Daenerys doing a tournament? I don't know. You'd have to ask her, I suppose. I was kind of hoping that she might help us a little bit. You know, she is another person with a dragon, so it might make sense if she's actually helping us on the field of battle instead of, staying back in our home territory, not doing much at all. But, you know, that's another one of those classic things. Alright, let's go for it. This is going to be Gold Town. I have no idea what the layout's going to be like. Hopefully it's going to be relatively simple and not going to be something super, super punishing for us. No, it seems like it's going to be okay. Alright, here we go. Should I try to use the dragon here? I don't think so. Oh, actually? No. Almost. Almost. Oh, I just killed one of my own. Okay. Well, not killed, but you know. Oh, wait, no, nah. Oh, yes! I think I could destroy... Yes! I destroyed the gate. Did I? Yes, I did! I did actually destroy the gate. Wow, I am extremely surprised. I never would have expected that in a million years. It has been a very long time since I've been able to do this with the dragon. You need to aim very, very carefully. You know, considering this axe is supposed to be really good against shields, I feel like it should do 10 times the amount of damage to gates. Obviously not 10 times the amount of damage because that would be extremely imbalanced, but you understand my point. It should do a little bit more, in my opinion. But, you know, that's how it is. Alright, let's just... Oh, they're actually opening it up now. That's ironic. Okay. Well, let's actually just murder everything. I need to get the archers. I need to kill the archers. Yeah, these Lyseni guys, they know what's up. They can actually do some pretty big damage. Whoops. Okay. I might have gotten myself in a bit of a troublesome situation. Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay, thankfully they're all leaving me alone now for the most part. That was actually very harsh. Almost got myself killed there very easily. Oh, what? Did you see that? My thrown weapon literally just ignored that guy. I think it's because I missed. Yeah, it's because I missed. Alright, here we go. Nice. Let's try and get some kills from long range. It's going to get me some nice throwing skill. Oh, there's a guy right here. Oh, I didn't even realize. Alright, there we go. That is indeed a victory for us right there. And I actually managed to live. Can you believe that? I personally can't, considering we literally went in, got ourselves trapped, in a pretty bad situation, basically sudden, pretty much a certain death, right? Certain death situation, and we just managed to get away in time, which was fantastic. So now we can literally just go in, auto-resolve this. Wait a minute, who's being selected right here? Okay, let's be a little bit careful. Let's make sure that we're not sending in anyone that is super ranged. Okay, who do we got here? Okay, yeah, so basically what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to look for people that are part of Illyrio's clan, because Illyrio is the guy that we want to try to convince to join us, if we can actually make that work. It is going to be a bit of a struggle, in my opinion. And look at the amount. Oh my, did you see that? Look at our company size. We now have 475 spaces, which is insane. Usually, well, that's certainly not what we've had in the past. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we've taken Sisterton. Someone actually took Sisterton. Daenerys? Did Daenerys actually take it? I don't think so. I don't think so somehow. But it's going to her. Anyway, we're going to be making peace with the Reach. There is no point for us not to make peace with the Reach. I guess they are actually wanting to have us pay them. What do you bet we're paying them? Yes, we're paying them 1,800. I don't know why we're paying them, but yes, you know, standard diplomatic things. Yeah, kind of annoying, but oh well, never mind, it happens. And now we're otherwise just going to be ransoming basically everyone. Basically everyone. Wow, look at this. What an amazing long list. Wow. This is crazy good. Okay, come on now. There we go. And boom, there it is. 33,000. 2 skill points in roguery, not too bad. Yeah, you can see here, every single Vale fief is completely maxed out in regards to their constructions. And that's the reason why there's... Why they have so much money. They have so much money to recruit over and over again. It's just bonkers. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to even fight these guys, to be honest. They are just consistent and relentless in their ability to recuperate and come back and attack us again and again. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do this. But we're going to have to figure it out somehow, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to figure it out. Okay, so Goldtown obviously has been taken. Now we could take Red Fort and Runestone if we want to. Duskendale has been defended by the looks of things. Or at the very least it has been... No, it was actually just ignored. Apparently they did not decide to go into the battle there. Oh yeah, by the way, we are now at war once again against House Baratheon because they decided to attack us. King's Landing is right there. I'm actually wondering if one of our forces... Oh, look at this. Brienne, look at that. Brienne is actually leading. Look at that. Oh yeah, see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. She knows what's up. She's good. She's good. She's doing exactly what is necessary for us to achieve total and utter domination over our enemies. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for a certain Miss Targaryen. Yes, I don't know where she is actually right now, but she's not helping. Well, maybe she is, but maybe she's... is she in this person's army? No. Where is Daenerys, actually? Is she in one of these armies and I just don't know? No, that's Baelish in there as well. And then Locke is there. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a bit weird. Is she there? No. Okay, so basically Daenerys is nowhere to be seen. So, in other words, she's just literally letting us do all the work, which is... I suppose fine. I don't know. She has helped us in the past, but I was kind of hoping she'd, you know, contribute a little bit more to the elimination of these absolutely scandalous individuals. I don't know. Anyway, let's give this to Stannis. Jorah's got way too much around here, and Stannis does not have that much, so we're just going to give him a little bit more. And okay, these guys are... Okay, they're declaring war against us. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to get them, but okay. You are welcome to do so, friends. Yes, you're welcome to do so. And I can only hope that we are going to be able to continue going here. Look at this. 16 Carl's steeds. Did you see that? I'm gonna have to show you this, because this is exactly the reason why I have said multiple times, time and time again, I've said, this is exactly the reason why you take breeder skill. Exactly the reason why you take breeder skill, because look at how expensive these Carl's steeds are. We just got 16 of these things. Yeah? 16 of these things. 88 each. That means we're getting at least 100,000 in cash, which is crazy. Yeah, can you tell that calculations are not my strong suit? Yes, that's why I'm going to make fun of it by saying at least 100,000. All right, so anyway, Dawn is now... Of course they are. Of course they are. Yeah, Dawn is now declaring war against us once again. So we're now at war against the same people that we didn't really want to be at war against. So this is going to be interesting. Daenerys wants Goldtown? I don't think so. I think we're going to be giving that to Stannis. He's actually doing something, you know. He's actually coming to our aid and attempting to, you know, win the day alongside us here. And, well, she is not at the moment. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something will happen there. And what do we have here? This guy is trying to attack us. Look at that. Okay, this is a bit strange, I have to admit, mostly because I can challenge him to a duel. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. This is going to be hilarious. Hopefully we're going to be able to pull this off. Because I do have my new weapon here. He has a bow. Well, this is funny. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. That's also the reason why I really, really love thrown weapons at times. It's almost always a guaranteed hilarious situation to occur from that. So, yeah. Anyway, these guys are going to be leaving us alone now. And they will not be fighting us because we beat their leader in a duel, which I very much love. I love that system because it allows you to solve things in different ways. Now our forces have to deal with that, which I suppose is not particularly good. But as you can see, we do have an army coming over here with 1,100. Is Daenerys in this? No, Stannis is though. So, yeah, he's going to do a great job for us there. Or at least I hope so. And what do we have here? Owner of Snakewood. Okay, so we took Snakewood. Did we take that again, or is that a different one? Not sure. I think maybe that was taken again, or maybe it was for the first time. I actually have no idea, but yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. As long as we can defend Goldtown, that would be really, really nice. Hopefully they will do that. Brienne, where is she going? She's going to Sisterton. Eteria is going to Sisterton too. Is that under siege? Doesn't seem like it's under siege, but maybe it is. I probably can't see that, considering you you can't move the camera. I don't know why you can't move the camera, but yeah, you can probably get a mod to unlock that or something, can't you? Maybe? Maybe you can. Anyway, let's just get these trebuchets up and running. Alright, so look at what we have here. A totally massive army of allies have come to help us out here. And indeed, we don't really need it. We don't really need it. What did you think I was going to say? You think I was going to say, well, yeah, we need this? No, we don't really need it that much. However, it is going to be very much appreciated that they are coming to assist us in some small way, even if it is not necessarily required. But I am going to try my best to eliminate these Thin Impalers. They are very, very hardy, as you can see right there. The axe doesn't really do a particularly good job of, shall we say, penetrating their armor right now, but that's okay. You know, we don't really need to worry about that. For some reason, as you can see, the shield, it's not getting destroyed. Shields are not getting destroyed that easily. It feels to me like the axe doesn't really do a very good job of it, which I'm a little bit surprised at. I thought, hey, yeah, we're going to have an axe. It's going to destroy shields really, really fast. No, it doesn't feel like that, which is a bit strange. Usually I'd think, oh yeah, axes, they're going to do a great job of destroying shields. We've seen that in the past where they've been very effective, but in this case, I don't know. They're not really doing it. They're not really doing the business, you know? They're not really doing what we need them to do. It's a pretty fast weapon, which is nice, but clearly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Blackfire would be better in this situation, you know? It's probably going to be a little bit more effective, you know, considering range. It has a lot more reach and everything, and we can switch to two-handed if we so desire, but obviously I'm using one-handed right now just purely because this is what the one-handed axe is, you know, have to use that. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I thought that this would be extremely powerful against shields, but it just isn't. Very, very weird. I would have expected it to be destroying shields in 3-4 hits, considering we have 300 in one-handed skill, or we have around that number. would have definitely thought it would do much more, but it doesn't. So, a bit weird, a bit strange. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. There is another victory for us right there. I actually don't really want to take all these prisoners. I'm just going to let the allied army take them if they want to. They can sell them or put them into the garrison or do whatever they want. And we're just going to move on because I'm thinking we're going to do a little bit of strategic diplomatic stuff. Because I think we need to. I think we're going to need to. Not sure. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So let's just take a quick look here. How much cash they have. You can see here my money is dwindling quite dramatically just purely because I am consistently having to wait around 10 to 15 days every single time we do a siege in one of these towns. That's kind of also the reason why I really desperately do not want any of these towns to be retaken that easily. I'd like the opponent to pay for it. Unfortunately, Gulltown has been taken back. And Duskendale has been taken back. And Hull as well. But that is obviously different people, right? It's not the Vale. No, the Vale took that. The Vale took that. And yeah, House Baratheon took that. Okay, so that is interesting. I think what we're going to have to do, by the way, there's our child. Our child has advanced. And unfortunately, advanced in such a way that, yeah... It's only 2. It's only 2 years old. It's going to take a long time to get to any kind of combat age. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.